Friends, have you heard of Bhangarh Fort? It is India's most haunted place. People say ghosts live there. Scary stories fill the air. This fort is in Rajasthan. It is a place of mystery. Many are afraid to go, especially when the sun sets. Are you brave enough to listen? Let's explore this spooky fort together. They say strange things happen there. Unseen forces are felt by visitors. Some people hear unexplained noises, whispers, cries, and even music. It is a place full of legends, dark tales from a long time ago. These tales make Bhangarh famous and very, very frightening for many. The government knows about these stories. Yes, even the Archaeological Survey of India. They have put up a big sign. The sign has a serious warning. It says, "Do not enter after sunset." It also says, "Do not enter before sunrise." This is not a joke, my friends. They take the fort's reputation seriously. Locals will tell you to obey or face the unknown dangers within. Why is there such a strict rule? People believe spirits roam freely at night. They say these spirits are restless.
Let's travel back in time, shall we? To the 17th century, a vibrant era. Bhangarh Fort was built then, around the year 1613, they say. It was built by a king. His name was Madho Singh. He was the son of Man Singh I. Man Singh was a famous general. He served Emperor Akbar himself. So Bhangarh had royal beginnings. The fort is located in Rajasthan, in the Alwar district to be exact. It sits at the edge of a forest. The Sariska Tiger Reserve is nearby. Hills surround the ancient fort. The Aravalli mountain range watches over it. The location itself feels quite remote. It seems hidden from the world. A perfect place for secrets, perhaps, and maybe for lingering spirits, too. Madho Singh named the fort. He named it after his grandfather, or some say his father. His name was Ban Singh, so Bhangarh means the place of Ban. The town around the fort flourished. It had temples, palaces, and markets. People lived and worked there. It was a busy, lively place. Imagine the sounds and sights then.
So, what happened to this grand fort? Why did people leave Bhangarh? The fort was not always empty. It was full of life for many years. Then, suddenly, it was abandoned. Some say it happened very quickly. Almost overnight, people vanished, leaving everything behind them. This abandonment is a big mystery, and it's where the ghost stories start. After the people left, silence fell. The once busy streets became quiet. The grand palaces stood empty. Nature started to reclaim the land. Creepers grew over the stone walls. Wild animals roamed the ruins. It was during this time, they say, that the first ghostly encounters happened. Shepherds or travelers passing by reported strange and scary things. They heard sounds with no source. Cries of women, they said. The clanking of swords and armor, as if a battle was still being fought. Some saw shadowy figures moving, darting between the broken walls. These figures would disappear quickly, leaving witnesses scared and confused. The stories spread like wildfire. Bhangarh was no longer just ruins. The condition Guru Balunath gave was simple. He said the fort's shadow must never fall. Never fall upon his humble dwelling, his place of meditation and peace. If it did, he warned sternly, the entire fort town would be destroyed. It would become uninhabitable forever. King Madho Singh agreed to this. He promised to respect the ascetic's wish, and the fort construction began. For a while, the condition was met. The fort stood and the ascetic was undisturbed. But as generations passed, things changed. A later ruler became ambitious. He wanted to expand the fort, make it taller, grander than before. He added more floors to the palace. Perhaps he forgot the old warning. Or maybe he just didn't believe it. This was a fatal mistake, it seems. The newly raised walls cast a shadow, a long dark shadow that crept slowly. It finally touched Guru Balunath's home. The ascetic was meditating at that time. He felt the shadow fall upon him. He became incredibly angry, they say. His curse was immediate and terrible. He doomed Bhangarh to utter desolation, just as he had warned years ago. The fort and town were cursed. Section 5. Princess Ratnavati. Beauty and a tragic fate. Princess Ratnavati was the jewel of Bhangarh. She was known far and wide, known for her incredible beauty and her kind, gentle nature too. She was the daughter of Raja Chhatra Singh. Everyone in the kingdom adored her. Suitors came from distant lands, all hoping to win her hand. She was truly a princess of legends, but a dark destiny awaited her. The tantrik sorcerer Singhia desired her. He knew he could not win her fairly. She was a princess, he a commoner, and his intentions were not pure. So he decided to use his magic, his dark arts to ensnare her. He saw her maid in the market one day. The maid was buying perfume for Ratnavati. A special scented oil it was. The tantrik saw his evil chance. He secretly cast a spell on the oil, a love spell, a powerful enchantment. If the princess used the oil, she would be drawn to him irresistibly. She would come to him, he believed, but his plan was about to go wrong. Princess Ratnavati was not just beautiful. She was also intelligent and aware. Some say she too knew a little magic, or perhaps she just sensed the danger.
Section 6. The Silent Stones, Architecture and Abandonment. Before his dying breath, Singhia cursed Bhangarh, the sorcerer, full of rage and pain. He cursed the entire kingdom. He proclaimed that Bhangarh would be destroyed. No one would ever live there again. His dying curse was potent and terrifying. It is said this curse led to Bhangarh's doom. This is the most popular legend, my friends. Bhangarh Fort is a large complex. It is protected by 3 ramparts, outer, middle and inner walls. Inside you find ruins of palaces, temples, markets and havelis, mansions. The main palace is at the far end. It stands on higher ground, looking down. There are several temples dedicated to gods like Gopinath, Someshwar and Mangla Devi.
Whispers after dark, local tales and experiences. So, what do the local people say? Those who live near Bhangarh Fort, they have grown up with these stories. For them, the fort is truly haunted. They avoid it strictly after dark. Many claim to have had experiences or know someone who has. They speak of strange sounds at night, like women crying or screaming, or the sound of anklets, gungrus, as if dancers are still performing. Some villagers report seeing lights, mysterious lights moving within the fort when there should be no one inside. They also talk about strange smells, sometimes sweet, like perfume, itar. Perhaps the same perfume meant for Ratnavati, other times a foul, unpleasant odor. They believe these are signs of the spirits that reside there, the restless souls of Bhangarh's past, trapped within the cursed walls. There are stories of people who dared to stay in Bhangarh after sunset. Some say they never returned, or if they did, they were changed. They became mentally disturbed or unable to speak of what they saw. These tales serve as warnings to respect the fort's dark reputation and the power of the curses. It keeps most people away at night. Only the very brave or foolish would try. Locals also believe the spirits are active.
Section 8. Science meets spook investigations and explanations. Now, let's put on our thinking caps. What do scientists or rationalists say? Is there a scientific view on Bhangarh? Many experts have tried to explain the strange phenomena reported there. They offer different perspectives. Instead of ghosts and curses, of course, they look for natural explanations, for the sounds, sights, and feelings that people experience in the fort. One common explanation is acoustics, the way sound travels in the ruins. The fort is surrounded by hills and has many hollow structures. Wind passing through these could create sounds, whistling, moaning, or even crying sounds. These could be mistaken for ghostly voices, especially in a place already known for it. The mind can play tricks, when you expect something scary to happen.
What about the feeling of being watched, or the sudden cold spots people report? Psychologists call this infrasound, very low-frequency sounds, below human hearing. These can be generated by wind or even by the earth itself. Infrasound can cause feelings of unease, anxiety, fear, and even shivers. It can make you feel a presence.
Section 9. Bhangarh's enigma, haunted reality or enduring myth. Despite the scary stories, Bhangarh is popular. It has become a major tourist attraction. People come from all over India and even from other countries too. They are drawn by its history and, of course, by its haunted reputation. They want to see the ruins, feel the atmosphere for themselves, perhaps even have a spooky experience. It's a thrill-seeker's paradise. During the day, the fort is open. You can walk through the ancient pathways, explore the temples and palaces. Imagine what life was like there. Guides will tell you the legends of Princess Ratnavati and the Tantrik, of Guru Balunath's curse. The ruins themselves are quite beautiful, in a desolate, haunting kind of way. A photographer's dream for sure. But remember, the vibe changes after sunset.
So, is Bhangarh Fort truly haunted? That is the big question, isn't it? Historians offer their own views. They say Bhangarh's decline was gradual, perhaps due to famine or drought or shifting political powers in the region. Maybe a war did cause its abandonment. If you enjoyed this eerie and historical journey, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Crazy Color Facts, where the past comes alive in the most cinematic way possible.